We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button. Tell me when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. and the stock continues to pull down lower. We have some key levels to watch here, but it wasn't the only stock pulling down lower. The overall market was falling as well. And our SPY bot since 10:10 a.m. sent us out a bear indicator, and put options from that moment forward were up 2 to 3x within minutes, guys. This is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities no matter which direction stocks and the overall market is going within the SPY or individual stocks. So the SPY was pulling downwards as well. And you could see that same effect here on Bbig, pulling downwards and kind of just sitting sideways for the end of the day. But the aftermarket hours, things are pulling downwards again. So we have key levels to talk about here. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you guys want to know about them early on in the pre-market, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. And we're going to jump right into it here with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. So the opportunity I mentioned this morning turned out to be phenomenal beyond expectations. It missed home run territory by just about 2%. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave 10 to 15%. But one of them nearly reached home run territory, and that was CTIC. We caught this one as it was pulling downwards in the pre-market. Towards the bell, it pulled down, jumped back up for a 10% plus move, came back down, double bottom there, right? You could see it right there, both bottoms. Started to reverse, got that bull indicator, full strength on 42 vision, and it hit a highest point of 18% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with these charts. So here we are with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. and the stock continues to pull down lower, breaking through support levels, broke through yesterday's support 243 and is now currently slightly below it, hit a new low and stayed slightly above 235 and the lows down here of 224, 225, give or take, right? If we touch those levels, we may see newer lows or a double bottom effect. We've talked about that in previous videos. I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators as well, so we can analyze this from the bigger picture and zoomed in. And by the way, you can now gain access to the 42 Vision indicator as well, the bull and bear indicators. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator. And by joining, you'll receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we have Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. Bbig stock has been under a bear indicator since up here at 268, 267. Things have been pulling downwards and no bull indicator has popped up. Now, both times that the white with red borders has popped up, there has been small reversals, right? Of 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% jumps, right? The last time it happened with strength was the most recent one from the 220s to the highs here of 280s, about a 30% plus move, plus that bull indicator. Now, the only difference is that these both have been weaker because no bull indicators have popped up. The exciting part is when you see the white with red borders, that reversal into strength and a bull indicator signifying some strength, and we've gone over the history of the chart every single time it's happened, right? We have about 3 examples here just at this time, right? We have this one right here of extreme weakness, shifting back up into strength, bull indicator, and a full move here of 30 to 50% plus. Same thing here of 20 to 30% when it consolidated and then bounced. And then also right here as well in January 28th, from 270s to the highs here of 360. You see there that extreme weakness on 42 Vision, bull indicator for extra layer confirmation, full strength, and no bear indicator until way back up here. And same thing here as well. So every single time we have a mix, right, of 42 vision confirming extreme weakness and a bull indicator, there is a strong chance of a strong reversal, right? But some of them are weaker than others. We've seen bigger ones of 50% plus, 30% plus, and then small ones like this one of 10 to 30% moves, right, within a day or two. And here we are with these even smaller ones, but no bull indicators. So what's going on here? Based off the 30-minute, there have been small jumps. We have hit white with red borders, extreme weakness. And what we're looking for is when that weakness will end, right? Find a bottom, reverse with strength, and get that bull indicator. Now, on the 30-minute, we're seeing a lot of volatility, right? It jumped up, came back down, and right now, we need to watch these supports. Today's lows are important, 238, then back down here to 235. And if that gets broken through, 224, 225, give or take, 220, and then we have $2 to the downside. Super important to keep these numbers in mind. I've talked about them time in and time out, video after video. If you've watched my videos frequently, or if it's your first time coming across the channel, you want to keep these numbers in mind. And we're going to be watching closely if a bull indicator pops up on the next possible reversal, especially if this does a double bottom effect, right? And bounces back up with strength, and we negate this bear indicator and get a bull indicator on the 30-minute, that's going to be strong. Now, on the 4-hour, things look a little different, right? Let's go ahead and pull it up. So on the 4-hour, we are currently in a downward trend under a bear indicator. And here we have the effect again. If we draw it out, the double bottom effect. And if it bounces off, it can go in with strength, right? That's what we're looking for if this finds a support. Now, the reason why things look a little different than the 30 minutes because we are back to back today, 3 bars of white with red borders. This is where it gets exciting because the last time we reversed, there was a strong move, right? And you see it in the 30-minute time frame as well, but no bull indicator popped up for BBIG on the 4-hour. That's what I'm watching for here. If it finds support and strength around this area down here and bounces out of it, okay? Super important to realize. It needs to bounce out of it. If not, if it breaks through it, this could go into further weakness. Now, the last time we got white with red borders here on the 4-hour, we had 4 bars back to back, okay? 3 strong ones, 1 reversal one, and then transition, right? Into red with green borders. That's what I'm going to be watching here. Is there going to be a reversal? Is it going to be a continuation, right? Because in the past, we've had them go for several times a day and even for weeks. So it doesn't mean that because 3 white with red borders have popped up, that's it. We're going to go based off the history of this chart. Things are going to reverse. Doesn't guarantee that. But we're going to be watching it. We're going to be tracking it. And the main thing is when the next reversal does bounce back up from this double bottom effect, right? As you see it there, the W, right? Is it going to have a bull indicator to negate this bear indicator? That is probably one of the most important things right now. Moving forward based off the bigger picture here on the 4-hour. Now, on the 1 day, things are a little different, right? They have been going into weakness for the last several days and weeks, and it's been under a bear indicator since way up here at 428. So this is a pivotal point to watch if it goes into white with red borders. That would be a big shift into extreme weakness and definitely something to watch if it can find a true support wherever that is, whether it's near 224, above 220s, or even below it closer to $2, or the 52-week low of 195. We need to see how that's going to play out because based off history, you can see here how when it shifts from red, it lasts for several days and several weeks, okay? It doesn't just end there. So if we do go into white with red borders, we might see new lows or retest the recent lows or the 52-week low. That is something to definitely keep in mind. But when it does happen, eventually the reversal comes and the bounces are big, right? Back here in December from 230s all the way here to 361, and here in January from 220s all the way up towards $5, almost $6. Now, is it guaranteed to do the same reaction? No. But the most exciting part is to see it in white with red borders, whether it's on the 1 day, the 4-hour. But when that does happen, we're in extreme weakness, and eventually there could be a reversal. Now, some are stronger than others, and others are weaker. So that is something to keep in mind, especially when a reversal happens and no bull indicator pops up. That is not strong enough, but it is something to watch. So we're on the 4-hour in extreme weakness. On the 30-minute, things are getting closer to the bottom right here, about a double bottom effect, right? If it does happen, if there's a support that happens within this area, doesn't mean it is the bottom and it has bottomed out, but it's getting closer to that bottom. But I also like the fact that there's some strength here within this move from here to here, and it's kind of leveled off here at this level. So super important to realize that as well. It's not just a steep fall downwards. If not, it's actually fallen. It kind of levels off. It held up, kind of fell, leveled off. So it's a very slow downward trend. It doesn't mean that supports are being broken through drastically and that the bears are dominating, right? The bulls and bears here are putting up a fight, and it's definitely something to watch where the support is found to bounce out of this area. And if it can't be found, well, then the bears have dominated, and their goal is to try to get past 224, 220s, and back down towards the 52-week low and even $2, right? That is like the goal, to see new lows and make this much more bearish than it already has been, right? Because this has been huge downside pressure for some time, okay? And a lot of people, after all the filings that have came out, are more bullish than ever with the potential of the company. It's not guaranteed, but the potential, and then also the dividend spinoff, which is to come, and the mergers that the whole company has going for it. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some